Sorry that we're running a little late. I'm joined, of course, by our District Attorney, Seth Williams, Deputy Mayor for Public Safety, Everett Gillison, Police Commissioner, Charles Ramsey, and a host of committed citizens, public servants, and community leaders. I'm speaking to you today as, first and foremost, citizen, lifelong citizen of this great city, the father and the mayor of the city of Philadelphia. A couple things. First, the overwhelming majority of young people in Philadelphia are good young people. They do their work, they stay out of trouble, they do many, many good things across this city. And there are many good adults in Philadelphia as well. Some of the young people I have an opportunity to work with on a regular basis are maybe some of the young folks from the Philadelphia Youth Poetry Movement, who you may have heard won the national championship in spoken word competition in San Francisco recently. You know that we hosted the North Philly Blackhawks. They were the winners of the Super Bowl of Pop Warner football competition from Philadelphia. The West Philly Hybrid X team excelled in an engineering competition against elite schools like MIT and many other colleges and universities, the only high school in that competition. These young people are some of the best this city has to offer, and I put them up against any other group of young kids anywhere else in the country. We need to remember that most of the young people in Philadelphia are in fact doing the right thing. They do not participate in random attacks on our citizens or visitors. Unfortunately, there's a tiny minority of ignorant, reckless fools who are engaged in violent acts across this city, and they seem not to grasp the full consequences of their actions. So I'm going to lay it out for them and for everyone else. These are rare occurrences, but they have a wide-ranging impact on our community, and that's why we are acting quickly, flexibly, but also forcefully. Our administration is presenting a united response coordinated with community leaders, activists, clergy community, community partners, and our law enforcement community, our justice system, business and neighborhood leaders. Our strategy includes long-term, sustainable, and safe options for young people, as well as targeted enforcement to ensure that our laws are followed and that security and safety is maintained in our great city. As a part of our holistic response, we are reaching out throughout the communities of Philadelphia to create safe spaces for our young people. So first, the hours of targeted recreation centers will be expanded to 10 o'clock p.m. throughout the city of Philadelphia. This will offer a location for young people to meet safely and be with their friends later into the evening. Not to mention, as you well know, all of the libraries of the city of Philadelphia are open. All 70 of our swimming pools are open. There are plenty of good and right things to do in this city right now. The changes I announced will benefit every neighborhood throughout the city as we create and reinforce these positive activities and programming for young people throughout Philadelphia. Second, community leaders were visible throughout Center City as part of our Safe Corridors campaign over the weekend. And I had the opportunity, my wife and I, Lisa, to be out Saturday night with many of them, and many of them are here this afternoon. We're bringing community leaders from across the city and the region to many areas of Philadelphia to have more eyes and ears on our streets. We're continuing this through the rest of the summer. These are our I Pledge representatives, our block captains, our neighborhood leaders, and many, many others who are participating in this program. They're out here because they care about Philadelphia, and they want our young people to be safe and to be smart. And thank you for all of those who patrolled this past weekend and for the future work that you will do. Your city thanks you, and more importantly, our young people thank you. You are definitely making a difference throughout the city. For those of you throughout the city who have not yet had the opportunity to be out with us yet, Of course, there is still time for you to be a part of the solution. You can donate all or part of a Friday or Saturday night or any other night that you might have. And call 311 for more information on how to volunteer. Third, as you saw this past weekend, Police Commissioner Ramsey and his team have brought more police officers to Center City and other areas of Philadelphia, including Bike Patrol and a newly reinstalled mounted unit. They will be visible. They are present. And they are here to protect all of us. If you see anything out of the ordinary, find a police officer and give him or her that information. As we often say, if you see something, say something. The police will continue to have a strong presence. But more importantly, we need the community to be our eyes and ears on the ground. This is not just a policing problem. This is not just a Philadelphia Police Department challenge. This is a challenge for all of us as community members and as community leaders. Again, if you see something or suspect something going on, don't wait for it to be a problem. Report it. For the next few weeks, you will certainly see that kind of presence by the police department and community leaders all throughout many areas of Philadelphia, including Center City. This past weekend, we engaged in strict enforcement of the existing curfew laws that are on the books. We cited 12 minors for breaking curfew over the weekend. But we need to send a strong, unmistakable, and clear message that our city, our neighborhoods, even parts of Center City are places where people can bring their families, enjoy themselves, and have a good time without fear or cause for concern. Center City and no other neighborhood in Philadelphia is a place for violence, fear, or stupidity. And so, in order to help make sure that this message gets through, let me announce the following. We are also temporarily changing curfew hours in targeted enforcement zones in areas of Center City and University City. If you are under the age of 18 years old, your curfew is now 9 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. 9 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays if you are under the age of 18. We will revisit this strategy, of course, as time goes on, and more importantly, as the school year starts, which is in approximately 1 month. Fully recognize that when school gets back in session, young people have many other activities, legitimate activities that they are engaged in. We want to make sure that we're sensitive to that schedule as well. In all other areas of the city, current curfew remains the same, but it will also be actively enforced. And just as a reminder, the current curfew on the books in Philadelphia is as follows. If you are under 13 years of age, 10 p.m.